What's up, legends? Welcome to our March Pokemon and TCG investing video. Here we're showing off all of my pickups from the last month to hopefully inform what you may want to pick up for your collection or for your investment portfolio moving forward. So let's get right into it. But before we do, if you enjoy these sort of videos, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below to come along the collecting journey with me. First of all, we're starting off with our Pokemon stack here, and we have a collection piece right here. Of course, I am a big Dragonite collector, and so I found this at a card shop the other day, and I just had to pick it up, especially because it had that nice swirl right there. It's not that often you find a nice clear one like that, so kind of a near mint to light play copy for this one, but very cool artwork. This is a blister exclusive, of course, which you can see by the Cosmos foil pattern on this one. So love that one. And then the next several ones here, if I'm not mistaken, are ones that are kind of more so for my grading pile. Ones that I think could be gradable copies that we picked up over the course of this month. First of all, we've got the Meowth from Phantasmal Flames, an amazing card, just a great collection piece as well. This is one that I finally pulled from my Phantasmal Flames packs that I've been ripping every day trying to pull Charizard, but this is our best hit so far. But check out, they got the original kind of Game Boy little buildings in the background there. I love this card. And then we have a Crown Zenith gold card. Love these as well. These are all very cool, but the Arceus one is actually my favorite one. And yeah, I thought this was a pretty clean copy, but Crown Zenith tends to have some nice looking cards, a very good print quality on these, so feel good about that one. But if it's not a good copy, if it gets a 9, that's one I can always crack out and put in my binder because I don't own that one yet. Next up, ooh, we got this one right here. We've got some promos. Actually got a couple of these from the what is it? It's the Prismatic Evolutions figure collection, which I've never been able to find in stores. But yeah, these are very unique. They're not cheap either, just because just a very difficult box to come across. But these also seem like gradable copies. Can't go wrong with Umbreon. So we picked up those. And then we should have a couple of these as well. I definitely am a big fan of some of these newer promos, but I love this one especially. We got actually several of these, just as I found some surprisingly good clean copies of these. They're definitely cleaner than the ones that I've opened from my, I think I've opened 2 UPCs so far, and neither of them were that clean. So yeah, I don't know if this card is hard to grade, but I at least found a couple, I think, solid candidates here. Definitely going to be a PSA play, not a Beckett play or anything like that. They're not that clean. And this one we bought in the little magnetic case. And speaking of which, I want to take a second to shout out Collect 3D, which is a great company that's kind of been a supporter of the channels for a while. You can see the little logos right there. And I usually show up off the graded versions of these, but they recently sent me these cool cases. The way these work is, first of all, you snap your card in there if you have it in a semi-rigid, but again, they also make these for graded cards as well. You can display your cards like this. And then what's also cool is this specific version. You want to send me this because you can actually change out the little faceplate to kind of give it some color pop. You can see some other examples back here. I love kind of the color matching on those. So if you guys want to check these out, you'll find the link in the description below, and also use code LEGEND for 15% off of your order with them. But let's keep things moving here. Should be heating up right now. Ooh, there's a cool one. We got the Mega Venusaur EX. Again, not one I have yet for my PC, but I really like this artwork a lot. But this one seemed pretty clean, so pick that one up. You know, not perfect centering on the back, but it doesn't have to be that way for PSA. They're a little more lenient on the back than the front. The front looked, I thought, pretty good. And then after that, yes, I've been looking for this card specifically this month because I, first of all, think it's a very stunning artwork. This is the Journey Together kind of big hit. It's pretty inexpensive. I think it's going for, yeah, about that price, $120 to $125. And the reason I wanted to wait and get one right now is because they actually released another alternate version of this in Ascended Heroes, which also I like that artwork as well. But that means that, you know, when people have more artworks to choose from, it kind of makes cards like this a little bit less desirable, because then they decide, oh, some people only want to pick one over the other, but I still like this one a lot, so I thought now would be a good time while the price is fairly low, and for a big hit SIR from a modern set, 120 is a really cheap price compared to what we're seeing for a lot of other stuff. So I feel like this card is underrated, and I bought two because one is for the PC, but one also seemed pretty gradable, so we'll give that one a shot as well. And then we also got another Crown Zenith pickup right here, the Mewtwo V-Star. This card, I was surprised how much has gone up in price more recently. I think it is actually around like the 180 price point, so it's a shame, because like with the price memory, you know, you're like, oh, do I really want to pay that again? But this, you know, when you find these cards to get graded and you're just trying to flip, then it really doesn't matter honestly what price point you're getting it at, as long as you don't think it's going to go down after that. Like if you think it's just a brief spike up, a brief hype period for a card, that's one thing, but this card has been out for a while. It's gone through some peaks and valleys, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going up from here. But regardless, I bought this one to get graded as well. And then we have one of our biggest pickups for this month, and I was really fortunate to come across this. Just a shout out to a guy that I've kind of see at my local card shows often. He was trying to sell this to vendors, and I'm like, hey, let me take a look and let me see what it's looking like. And I was able to give him a better price than anybody else was offering. So we have the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Really love this card from Destined Rivals, and yeah, it looks very clean. Another one of those that I would love to pull for myself, but just in case, I have this copy, and if it doesn't get a 10, then yeah, again, it'll go in my binder. But next up, we have some mail to open up here from Whatnot. Now, Whatnot is the app featuring live stream auctions where you can bid on Pokemon cards and often get some pretty great deals. So let's check out what we got from this pickup this month. I know sometimes I open up Whatnot mail from like months ago, but this one actually is from this month. And we have, oh, that's right, I remember this one now. This is a beauty. This is actually one of my favorite modern cards, honestly. By the way, guys, if you haven't yet, be sure and use my link in the description below to get $10 free to spend on Whatnot. We have the Alakazam EX from Fates Collide. Such a beautiful card. You got the Lugia and the Umbreon in the background, but honestly, I love Alakazam, and this is a really cool artwork of him. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is Mitsuhiro Rita, so it's no wonder. Love the gold borders, everything about this card. The purple and the gold combination is so good. So anytime I come across a decent copy of this, I do pick it up, even though I have a couple already. I have gotten one graded, it got a 9. Have another one off for grading right now. So yeah, we got a little bit of whitening there, but it's not bad. I mean, because even if this got like a PSA 8, it's or sorry, PSA 9, it's actually still commands quite a premium just because it's so difficult to grade. But I also wouldn't mind having more than one copy of this, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, if I'm going to send it off or hold on to it. But just a stunning card. If you don't have this card, you got to get it. I feel like it's only going up from here. And I think we do have one more Pokemon pickup for today, and this was a really cool one right here. I have a couple copies of this one as well, but we have the Unigaba Espeon. I love these cards. I think they're underrated. I feel like that these are gonna go to the moon eventually. So I honestly, to tell you the truth, I have most of these in a BGS 10 just kind of sitting in my case. They're not for the collection. They're purely speculative because I just feel like they're gonna be huge eventually. They're just such unique artworks. It is by a Japanese illustrator, Unagaba, however you pronounce it. So I already had an Espeon, and I wasn't gonna have one for the collection, but I decided, you know, Espeon is my favorite Pokemon, so maybe I will pick up one. But we are on to our One Piece portion of the video. We do continue to buy some One Piece cards because I'm a big fan of those cards, and yeah, we'll see what happens with some of these, but this one is very unique right here. This came out in January and it's been slowly releasing, and it is the One Piece college basketball US Voyage card. You can see the dates that these were distributed, but yeah, these were basically given out at various college basketball games over that period of time. And yeah, I just figured I would snap up a copy. These they were going for quite a lot for a while. I think upwards of like $400 or $500, but they've slowly been going down. I think I got this one for maybe around $150, so I got a really good deal on this one. And it's pretty cool that it's still sealed. I honestly didn't remember that it was sealed, so that's awesome. And yeah, it kind of has like a little bit of a manga feel to it. Not like a textured card, but it does have like the manga cells in the background, as you can kind of see, which is nice. If you're not familiar, there was also a Monkey D. Luffy promo card that was released for baseball, for Major League Baseball. You can see it here, and this is basically, I'm pretty sure, kind of meant to be like a Shohei Ohtani collaboration, and who is Japanese, so it's kind of a cool little collab there. And this card has gone crazy. You can see for this raw copy, they're asking $1,600. I don't know the exact comp on it, but I just know that this card has done very well. And so even though I think that there's probably quite a lot more of this card out there, I'm anticipating that the demand is going to be pretty high for this. So picking up a couple copies to speculate on that. And then we also have another Luffy card that we are sort of speculating on. We have this one right here, which is really cool. This is a Japanese exclusive card, a One Piece Day. And yeah, I'm not up to this point in the anime, so I'm not positive what this is from, but I don't know, I just think this is a cool kind of little promo card. Some people have even dubbed this the Lego Luffy card, because you can see there's almost like Lego bricks kind of surrounding the border there. I think that there is some tie-in to the anime with that. It's not officially a Lego collab, but yeah, this is a card that I think is super underrated right now. There definitely are a lot out there, but I've found some good deals on even just graded cards. I could have picked up some raw copies, graded it myself, but I just felt like the graded premium didn't seem as high as you would expect, especially for CGC. I don't know anybody who collects One Piece in CGC slabs. And so, but you have a lot of people who grade with CGC right now, especially because their turnaround times are still pretty good. Their prices are really good, especially if they're grading like through something like Fanatics or something like that. And so, yeah, this is like their highest grade. So this potentially could be a black label, or at the very least, a pristine Beckett 10, let alone a PSA 10. So yeah, I felt like this was kind of a snap buy for me. And so then for our last two, like I said, I have found a couple decent deals on these. Not cheap cards being graded, but because I am a Beckett collector, I just went ahead and picked up some in a Beckett 10 because I just love the card. So at least one of these will be for the collection because I think it's great. And the other one, honestly, I may just hold on to. Of course, there's also the play. I could see if I send them back in and see if we get a black label. That's a possibility as well. But yeah, I just love that card. Definitely go check it out if you're not familiar with it. And last but not least for our video today, I always like to end it off opening up a VHS tape. That is just a completely normal thing to buy in 2026. If you're your first time seeing one of these videos, I buy these usually to grade. I usually buy sealed copies of some of my favorite movies, and there is a small market for it. It's growing. It's one that I guess you could say I'm somewhat speculating on, but I also just enjoy them myself. So I like to play in that market a little bit, get some tapes graded. Let's see what we picked up in this one. And this one, I'll let you know too, is from a while ago. I don't even see the date. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, 2024. Why did I wait this long to open this? Your guess is as good as mine. And even more packaging. And we have, a sealed copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Let's go. Yeah, love this movie, love the franchise, and I've graded a couple of these before, but just a couple of notable things. You'll see that it does have the seal kind of on the side here. That does make it legit, and the way you know is usually by the watermarks. We have the Warner Home Video watermarks at the bottom, which are very crystal clear there. So looks like a very nice copy of this. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe below, and check out one of our other videos here on screen next. I'll catch you guys next time.